This is the 14.1 to 14.3 quizzes review with Mr. V. I'm going to do in the odds. And as a special treat, here's a photo of Lily eating her first birthday cake on her first birthday. So happy birthday, Lily. All right, so I do have the answers in red, but again, it's not what the answers are, it's how you get to them. So if I go, what are the sum of the interior angles? So interior angle measures, and it's the sum in a nonagon. So just so we know, n minus 2 times 180 gives you the sum of all the angle measures on the interior. So what I'm going to do is 9 minus 2, which is 7 times 180. So I'll just go to my calculator and do 7 times 180. That'll give me 1260. Good to go. And so if I just did, I'll show you the work, because I'm always preaching to show work. All right, what is the measure of one interior angle? So it's the same equation as this, except for we divide by the number of sides, or the number of angles. So pentagon has 5 sides, so I'm going to do 5 minus 2 times 180, and then I'm going to divide that by the amount of total sides. That's going to give me 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 is going to be 540 divided by 5. I'm going to get 108. All right, fine. Find the sum of the interior angle of the polygon. So let's count the sides here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And interior angles, I'm just going to do 9 minus 2 times 180. 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 times 180 is equal to 1260. Find the value of x here. So we know this is 90 degrees in this corner right here. So by knowing that, we just got to count the sides. Or actually, all of these are going to, first thing we have to do is there's 2 steps. First step is we're going to have to count the sides. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 sides. So I got to find out what all of these angles added up together are going to be. So I do that by 7 sides minus 2 times 180, and I'm just going to count my sides one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 sides. I'm right. 5 times 180 gives me 900. So inside here, there's 900 degrees, and I'm given all of them except for x there. So if I wanted to write it out, it'd be x plus 136 plus 140 plus 148 plus 90 plus 150 plus 142 equals 900. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this in my calculator. So I'm going to do x plus, and then I'm going to add all the numbers together. So 136 plus 140 plus 148 plus 90 plus 150 plus 142. So it's going to be 806 is equal to 900 degrees. Minus the 806, and x is going to be 94. So the x equals 94 right there. So again, this is my first step. Second step right here. Adding them all up, setting them up to how many degrees we found in the first case. All right, what is the sum of the exterior angles of a 20-gon? Obviously, it's going to be 360. Doesn't matter how many sides there are on the outside. All of these, anything on the outside here, the angles, when you add them up, they always equal 360, no matter what. What is a polygon called if the sum of its interior angles equals 1440? So I would do, what is the polygon called if the sum of its interior angles is 1440? So we know what the equation is, right? N minus 2 is equal to 1440, right? So we have to figure out what minus 2 equals 1440. So if you really just guess between all of these. We can just check our work with C, so a decagon is 10, right? So that would be 10 minus 2 times, oh no, I'm sorry, I messed up, I know what I did wrong. So to set up the equation, times 180 is equal to 1440. So I'm going to divide each side by 180. So 1440 divided by 180 is equal to 8. So n minus 2 is equal to 8. I'm going to add 10 on each side. So, sorry, I'm not going to add 10. I'm going to add 2 on each side to make it 10. And another word for decagon is 10. So again, I just set up my equation right here. And then I set it equal to the amount of degrees that it's saying, which was 1440. And did the algebra and found my answer. 13, what is the formula for the sum of interior angles of a polygon? Obviously we know this, 'cause 180 minus 2. 180 times n minus 2. 15, what is the formula for one exterior angle? So we know that all the exterior angles added up equal 360. So if you want to find out what just one of them are, you just do 360 divided by n. 17, what is the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon? So, yeah, this is really easy. This is all you're doing is the number of sides minus 2 times 180, and then divided by the number of sides again. 19. Find measure B. This is kind of hard for me to read, but I'll do my best. I know that there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 angles or 4 sides, right? So 4 minus 2 times 180. So it's going to be 2 times 180, so it'll be 360. So inside this, there's going to be 360 degrees worth. So what I need to do is, I need to add all of this up and then set it equal to 360 degrees. So I think that says, I'm going to do 8x plus 5x plus 14x plus 10x. And what I get there is 8 plus 5 plus 14 plus 10 is equal to 37. So 37x plus, I'm going to do 7 plus 18 minus 11, and then plus 13. So it's going to be plus 27 equals 360. I'm going to minus 27 on each side, so 360 minus 27. And I'm going to divide that by 37, and I got 10. So x is equal to 10, but it says find measure B. So I got to plug that in right here. So 8 times 10 is 80, plus 7 is 87. So it looks like I might be a little bit off here. Let's find out what I did wrong. Find measure B. I think this is 8x minus plus 7. So 8 plus 5 is 13, 23, 27, 37. So that's right, 37x. Plus, let's do this one more time, 7 plus 18, minus 11 plus 13 is equal to 27. So that's right, so I would do 360 minus 27. It's 333. So 37x is equal to 333, and then 333 divided by 37 is equal to 9. So I must have just divided it wrong. So if x equals to 9, and then I plug that in, 8 times 9 is equal to 72 plus 7 is equal to 79, so it is C. So I must have just divided wrong in my calculator. So that's how you make sure you always double check. All right, find the value of x and y. All right, so it doesn't tell me any indicators here, but I'm going to assume this is a parallelogram. So x or y minus 60 is going to be equal to 56 because they're opposite angles in this parallelogram. Y minus 60 is going to be equal to 56. So then y is going to be equal to 60 plus 54. I'm sorry, plus 56. So y is going to equal, I did this wrong, sorry. 56 plus 60 is equal to 116. So anyone that doesn't have 1, y equals 116, you can cross off, right? So a is gone. And then so I just got to plug off. So then for the x, these are parallel, right? And so that means the sides in a parallelogram, the sides are also congruent. So I would just do 3x plus 4 equals 16. 3x is going to be equal to 12. So then x is going to be equal to 4. So B is your answer. Don't worry about this. All right, how long is the side CD? So right here. So I'll tell you right now, this one's parallel, so they're going to be congruent. So I can just set it equal. So 5x minus 8 equals 2x plus 13. Bring the negative 2x over, so it's going to be 3x is going to be equal to 21. X is going to equal 7. So after I plug that in to the bottom one right here, that's going to be 7 times 2 is 14, plus 13 is 27. All right, 27, find the value of f. All right, so this is going to be equal to this, and this is going to be equal to this. So let's start with the first one. 3f plus 5 is going to be equal to 4f. So if I bring that over, that means f is going to equal 5. That's all you got to do. Cool. Pretty easy. In a parallelogram, consecutive angles are supplementary. So that would mean like this angle and this angle are supplementary because they're on a straight line and they equal 180. This angle and this angle would also be consecutive because they're on a straight line and they equal 180. Let's see here. 31, find the values of both x and y. Okay, so this tells us that they are parallel. That's parallel to that, that's parallel to that. So what we need to do here is I'm going to have 6x minus 7 is equal to 2x plus 9. Minus the 2x to each side, I'm going to have 4x plus 7 to each side is going to be equal to 16. X is going to be 4. So anywhere there isn't x equals 4, cross that out. Then we got to find y. So I'm going to have 12 is equal to y plus 3. Bring negative 3 over. So 9 is equal to y. That's it. This is a parallelogram. It's all for x. So xv. Where's v? This whole thing is going to be equal to 36. AV, so just from here to here, is going to be equal to 9 plus x. I know that if I double it, it's going to be the same. So what I need to do is, since this is 9 plus x, I need to double that. So 2 times 9 plus x is equal to 36. 18 plus 2x is equal to 36 minus the 18. 2x is going to be equal to 18, and then x is equal to 9. And then the last one, 35, find the length of the missing side. Normally we can just do this. This is just a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? A squared, b squared, c squared. So I would just do 12 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. So we 144 plus 25 equals C squared. 144 plus 25. It's going to be 169. And then from there, I would do 165. And so then C squared is equal to 165. And I would do 165 and get the square root of that. That's going to be 12.8. So C is equal to 12.8. I think he wanted you to round up. So D is your answer, 13 centimeters. All right, that's all I got. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Email me. Otherwise, have yourself a great day.